Is it the same page number 126?
Yeah.
All right. So let us continue. Plant process, page 126, 4th February. Even before, when I was explaining you parts of flower, I have told you about this. That flowers, I mean, these plants with flowers, they have stamen, the male reproductive organ. The pistil is the female reproductive. And then what did I say you? The stamen has anther, where pollen is produced, which is actually responsible for the sperm cell. And pistil, when this pollen grain come to the tip of the pistil, we call it as stigma. Here, girls, can you see
Yeah.
stigma? This
Just the green thing is
tip.
stigma or the red?
No. See, listen to me. Here on the tip of the pistil, this whole thing is called pistil. On the tip of the pistil,
Yeah.
have some sticky substance. If you touch that, that is the stigma.
Stigma.
So this,
Is it dangerous?
no, not at all. So these pollen grains, which are produced from the stamen, they go and fall on the stigma, where pollination occurs. And then they go down. Pollen tube. This is the pollen tube. Because the egg cell and the sperm cell, here the stigma sticks that sticky, stigma is sticky. So when these pollens from the stamen, they come and drop onto the stigma, it sticks on it. And then they go down to the ovary, where inside the ovary, what is the egg cell. Can you see the process how it goes on? I'll show you again. This stamen is male or female?
The
Stamen.
stamen?
Yes.
A male.
Male reproductive part. This stamen inside, they have anthers which produce pollens, and these pollens fall on stigma here on the female pistil, where this stick, and then it goes inside, and inside they have the egg cell. So pollens have sperm cell, and they go down, travel to ovary, and there they unite and form a new zygote, fertilized cell. Pollen grains land on the pistil and begin to grow pollen tubes. Sperm travel down pollen tubes and fertilize the egg inside the ovary. Then each ovule within the flower's ovary contain a fertilized egg. Petals and stamen fall away. They fall away. The ovary become the fruit. The ovary become the fruit. And this ovules inside, the fertilized egg, they become the seed. The fruit ripens. That, like, imagine, the apple, you take a bite. That is the ovary. And the seed is the fertilized ovule. Understood?
Yeah.
Eventually, the fruit ripens and the seed are dispersed. The fruit you eat and seed can disperse and form a new plant. Each seed contains a tiny plant. If a seed sprouts or begins to grow, it will become a new plant. Again, it will become a new plant. This is the cycle. I have explained you everything before, but this shows a very beautiful picture one by one. Pollen grain land on the pistil. Sperm travel down the pollen tube to the ovary, where the ovary contains a fertilized egg. They both unite. The stamens, the petals and the stamens, they fall away, leaving the ovary. The ovary becomes the fruit, and the ovule becomes the seed. The ovary becomes the fruit. The ovules become a seed. The whole fruit ripens, which is ready to eat, and the seeds are ready to make a new plant. Again, and the cycle goes on. Is the explanation clear?
Yeah, miss.
That was how it reproduced sexually. In asexually, I will just show you the picture and I'll move because I have explained again and again budding, vegetative budding. I even show you the potatoes, how they go from one potato.
Yeah.
Yes. They don't have seed, how it goes. Now, girls, this is the important part again of lesson, action and reaction. If I pinch you, you will say me ouch. That is your reaction. Me pinching is an
Yeah.
So you have stimulus. I am the stimulus because I'm pinching here, and you are saying ouch. You are the response. You are giving response. Many a times I have shown example and explained you in the class. Anything that
Like,
causes,
Miss, any response have a stimulus?
yes, every response have a stimulus. To the sunlight, because sunlight is the stimulus and flower bending towards the sunlight is the response.
Response.
Anything that causes a reaction or change in an organism is stimulus that cause a change, and the change itself is the response. Plant can respond to internal stimuli such as water level in cells. Plant can also respond to external stimuli such as the amount of light they receive. Now, what is this bivolting? A stoma, in the leaf, we have small holes which we cannot see. They are called as stomata. They help the plant.
Miss, can you see it by microscope or no?
Yes, we can see this by microscope. If you take a leaf and take a peel out of that, when I have shown in the school, in the lab, I have shown you, but you don't remember because that time you didn't knew about all this story.
You show us like purple something, like something purple.
Cells, yeah, I wanted to show you cells. With the onion peel, you remember onion peel?
Yeah.
Each stomata is surrounded by two guard cells that open and close the stomata. It's not always open, girls. When they are open, carbon dioxide enter the leaf and oxygen and water vapor exit the leaf. What comes inside? Carbon dioxide. What goes outside? Oxygen and water vapor. So this loss of water from the leaf is called as transpiration. The oxygen and the water both comes out, water vapor, and this is called transpiration. Did you understand?
Yeah, Miss.
We have 2 more pages to finish the lesson here. Plant growth in response to stimulus called a tropism. Plant tropisms are controlled by plant hormones. Because plant grow. When they are growing, that is the action. They grow because of something, right?
Yeah.
Tropism. And this purpose of growth, that is tropism, is controlled by some plant hormones. Like my body have some hormones that make me grow bigger, right? Growth hormones.
Yeah.
Like that. Even plants have hormones. You know what are hormones? They are chemical messengers that can cause change in any cell. A change in the direction of plant growth in response to light is called phototrophism. Again, this is a very important photo word itself. It knows that it's light. Because of the light.
Yes, I highlighted.
Yes, it's called as phototropism. I will show you the photo below. Hormones make the cells big, and the stem goes big, the trunk, it becomes strong, it becomes a big tree. All these are because of light and hormones. A change in the direction of the plant growth is called gravitropism. Again, when the plant goes up and start bending, it's called as gravitropism. Roots, how they are growing downwards, and stem, how they are growing upwards. These all are because of pull of gravity. These all are because of pull of gravity. You can see the picture here. This picture and this is phototropism, because the bending of, see how they bend towards the light, and this is gravitropism. It goes upwards because of gravity. The roots go down because of gravity. If you turn the, the flower vase, or sorry, the vase of the plant, automatically the plant will turn and grow upward. SubhanAllah, Allah's creation. So this is gravitropism because of gravity.
Miss, so she's like this up because the gravity?
Yes. Growth of stem around the wire. The stimulus is touch, because you touch and round it out. Direction of light. All these are stimulus. Later on, you will fill up with your, in the book Dormant, I will show in the video now. I want to show them. They have shown you different type of broccoli, artichokes, tomatoes, and pumpkins. How they are.
Miss, why in fall it looks like this, the fruits? The watermelon looks weird.
What, my dear? I did not get your question.
Yeah, in like fall and autumn, the pumpkin and the watermelon, they looks weird.
Well, see, simple. Broccoli, they are showing here the 4 seasons. That's summer, tomatoes, spring is this one. That is showing you. Yeah, in this picture, pumpkin looks a little weird, but they are normally pumpkins.
Oh, but this one only in fall, right?
Yes. I hope this works so that you all can see the video today. Ah, what's that?
Can a plant move? Did you say no? I thought so too, until I watched the sunflower in my backyard. In the morning, the face of the sunflower is turned toward the sun. It's also turned toward the sun in the evening, even though that's a different direction. This got me thinking about all the things this sunflower and other plants can do. Click the highlighted spots to find out more. Then click the next button when you are ready to discover more about these plant processes and why they are important, not just to the plant, but to us. The leaves may not look as pretty as the yellow petals, but there is a lot happening inside them.
You know, because of leaves, it is responsible to make...
What?
I said leaves are responsible for the plants. Sorry, girls, continue.
Welcome to the lesson, Plant Processes, where you'll learn about the processes by which plants obtain energy. You'll also find...
I'm not going to show you all of it because some are very easy. I want to show you the last part, the process of...
photosynthesis is...
Because this all you have seen a lot of time and you know about it.
Cellular respiration is the process that breaks down chemical bonds in glucose molecules to release their energy. That energy is then stored in molecules of ATP, which is adenosine triphosphate. This process occurs in both plant and animal cells. Click the image. In cellular respiration, cells break down glucose molecules, or energy from food, and make energy-packed ATP molecules. ATP is the energy currency of the cell. It's used to supply energy for cellular processes such as cellular transport. Though we usually focus on plants' ability to produce glucose, both plant and animal cells use cellular respiration, the chemical reaction that begins with glucose and oxygen and produces ATP.
You know that in photosynthesis, these products will become the reactants. We will start the reaction with carbon dioxide, water, but here we'll start the reaction with oxygen and Because we need oxygen and sugar when we produce carbon dioxide, water, and energy. Energy is nothing but a.
Also result. Photosynthesis is the process that plants use to make the sugar.
You will do it. What molecule is needed for photosynthesis, girls, to make own food? Malak, what is needed to make food? Oxygen, cellulose, nitrogen, or chlorophyll? Malak. Okay, Wateen. Hello,
Yeah,
Wateen.
miss.
What is needed to make food, photosynthesis? Chlorophyll, nitrogen, cellulose, or oxygen? What is needed?
Nitrogen. Nitrogen.
No, my dear. Why? Why are you confused? Photosynthesis means where photosynthesis occur in the plant. Which part of the plant make food? First, which part of the plant
Leaf.
makes food? Leaf. And leaf have what pigment which makes food?
Chlorophyll.
Yes. Why? Why did you get confused?
Well done.
Understood? Because of chlorophyll, they take the sunlight and then
All plants complete their life cycle by alternating between two different phases. Click the images in numerical order to learn more about what a plant experiences in each of these phases.
I told you both sexual and asexual reproduction starts with the spores and end with sperm and egg cell.
In the sporophyte phase, the plant grows and produces male and female spores by meiosis. Meiosis is a type of cell division in which daughter cells are produced that have half the chromosome number as the parent cell. In seed plants, such as flowering plants, the sporophyte phase is the phase you're likely to be more familiar with. Male spores develop into male gametophytes. The male gametophyte produces male gametes called sperm cells. In seed plants, the sperm cells are known as pollen. Female spores develop into female gametophytes. The female gametophyte produces female gametes called. At the end of the gametophyte stage, the sperm and eggs join in a process called fertilization. In seedless plants, such as moss, the gametophyte phase is the one that's more familiar. Gametes, in the form of an egg and a sperm, merge during fertilization to create an embryo. When the embryo develops into an adult sporophyte, it begins the process all over again.
Did you understand?
Yeah.
We have repeated many a times. Egg cell, sperm cell, egg cell, sperm cell.
Different types of plants reproduce in different ways. Seedless plants, which tend to be small and low-growing, non-flowering.
Girls, you all can remind on the.
There are many differences between.
I will not start with introduction to animals. First, I will show you some parts of the video, same video, because this.
Most plants can also reproduce.
Okay? Inshallah on Sunday. Take care and have a nice day. Happy weekend, girls.
Happy